another idea that we use a lot, and it's the use of lay leaders giving testimonies. Now, talk about elevator pitching your offering. One of the things I would do if I was a pastor, I think it'd be very positive for you to take some people that you know are very dedicated donors, and why not let them share the testimony of how God blesses them as a result of their giving. Often as a pastor, sometimes when I would have people give their testimony, you know, folks are nervous, I would just interview them. I'd stand with them and say, you know what, Bill, I know that you told me the other day that you learned tithing as a little kid. Tell me about that. And they talk to me. I just say, look at me, ignore all the people out there. And they were able then to share the testimony of a powerful story of what God was doing in their lives. One of the things I've been doing for one of my clients is looking at their website. Now, let me go back because I don't think we got the slide we talked about. I've been looking at the top 100 churches in America, their giving portal through their website. And I came upon a church called Elevation Church. It's out of North Carolina. Some of you in North Carolina may know about it. And I really recommend that you go to their website, you find their giving tab, and click on it. When you go to that giving tab, it opens up their giving portal, and immediately a screen pops up, and a video begins playing. And it's a video of real-life people, and they begin telling their testimony of how they came to know Christ. And in the background, you see this whiteboard. There's all these numbers on there. And about 30, 40 seconds into the video, one of them says, my name's Mark Brooks, and I'm number 5,228. And then it segues into somebody else. I'm Mary Jane Smith, and I'm number 248. And so you hear about probably 6 or 7 other people talking about that. And then a speaker comes on and says this, in the last 5 years, 11,000 people have come to know Christ. Thank you for your generous support of Elevation Church. I'll tell you something, guys. Every time I hear that thing, and I've watched it a ton of times, I want to get my credit card out and send them money. It's a motivator. Nothing moves a heart like a heart that has been moved. One of the things we always say, kind of the segue out of this into the late testimonies, is tell your story. Tell your story. God's doing tremendous things. People want to be a part of a winning team, so tell your story. But even better, let your people tell the story. Because you know what? Everybody thinks the preacher's got a vested interest in telling you ought to give. But when Deacon Bob or Deaconess Mary gets up and they tell the story of God's blessing in their lives as a result of their giving, well, hey, they've got no dog in that hunt, like we say in Georgia. We know that they're saying it from the heart. Let your lay leaders use their testimony, and it's an easy way. It'll cost you not a penny that you can raise and increase your